Hey guys, so today I'm here with another Walking Dead. Let's do this. So today's topic is gonna be top 5 characters who made the most character development in all of the Walking Dead TV series thus far. Number 5, I'm gonna have to go with Shane, actually, older character, you know. You remember Shane? That was a reference from The Walking Dead Season 4 if you didn't pick up on that. But yeah, I'd have to go with Shane because he was the very first one to turn to the dark side, basically. If you remember, I think it was in Season 1, don't quote me on this, but it was either Season 1 or Season 2, when Rick says, "We don't kill the living." Shane was the very first person to turn over to that dark sort of side, and we get to see that in The Walking Dead, it's not necessarily the walkers that are the threat anymore. It's becoming the people, and so that's big character development because Shane is the first person we get to see turn to that. Because before, no character in the show has ever killed the living until Shane kills Otis. So that's big character development for the human race in general in the show. So good on you, Shane. Even though, I liked Shane as a character, but I also didn't like him. I think that was the point, so good on ya. Number 4, I'm gonna have to go with Herschel. Now, I debated whether I should put Beth or Herschel on this, but I'm gonna have to go with Herschel, because if you look at him from when we see him at his lowest point, which was in all the walkers were being let out of the barn, to the very last moment he dies, completely different man, completely. He has changed for the better. He's not only gotten tougher, but he's gotten more humble, I would say. He's gotten more, he's the type of character you need around to keep you sane. And you don't, a lot of people think that the characters who are, kill zombies, yes, shoot guns, fight, Daryl type characters, Rick type characters are the best, but you need that character to keep you centered, because without those type of characters, you would be too far gone. How Rick was telling the governor when in the episode Too Far Gone that, we're not too far from the things we've done. Direct quote. And he wouldn't have realized that if it hadn't been for Herschel. So definitely Herschel has to be on here. And yeah, and Beth has made a lot of character development, but I feel as if Herschel has made a lot more. So yeah. Number 3 is gonna have to go to Glenn. Wow, Glenn. The very first thing we ever heard him say is, "Hey, dumbass." You in the tank. Is Cozy in there? And then he changes once Maggie comes into his life. He gets more tougher. That scene where he took on that walker one-on-one, I don't even think Rick could have done it, to tell you the truth. Don't think Rick could have done it. Don't think Shane could have done it. Shane maybe could beat it to death, but don't think he would have been able to. I don't think Shane's that resourceful, to be honest. I think he only knows weapons and fist, and I think he would have gotten caught. Yeah, and just everything with Maggie, falling in love with her, just everything. His quest to find her when he went off on his own with Tara. Well, not on his own with Tara, just Glenn has made some development, and it's ace. Number 2, I'm gonna give to Carol. Carol was a close number 1, but I had to put her in number 2 just because there's someone that beats her out. But Carol, wow. From when we see Ed slapping her to when she put down Lizzie. Is that the same person? Couldn't tell you. To be honest, Carol Honestly, taking away Sophia from the story really added a lot because the comic book Carol, no, doesn't cut it, but the TV show Carol is, I want to say, might be as good as a character, if not better, than the comic book Andrea. Tough as nails. I don't, like I said in another video, I can't remember, I don't think Rick would have ever been able to put down Lizzie. Never in a million years. Carol, I honestly, she's just amazing. Like, you don't, it's almost unreal the development she made from being that scared, weak, oh, my husband beats me and my daughter, and to putting down a little girl. What kind of unhumanly mess is that? My number one person who I picked to... The number one person I picked that I feel made the most character development is, of course, the king, Rick Grimes. Now, Rick is the number one character for obvious reasons. Like, I don't even like killing Shane, the biting of the neck, to just everything he's ever done, really. Okay, the first time we ever see Rick, he's weak, he's wounded, he just got out of the hospital, to the last time we see Rick, he manages, or he's still weak, and he manages to say one of the best lines ever. Can I just say, Rick, he's in the most desperate situation we've seen thus far in the TV show. He's trapped, his back is behind a corner, he has no resources, no weapons, no anything, but yet he manages to say something that would scare me. And if I was someone of Terminus, if I was Gareth, it would scare me. They're gonna feel pretty stupid when they find out that they're screwing with the wrong people. Literally, if I was Gareth and I heard that, I'd be scared. I gotta hand it to Rick. He is a scary man. I would not want to mess with him. I don't want to be screwing with the wrong people. It's pretty self-explanatory as to why Rick is number one on this list. I don't have to go into great detail. So with that, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and like, and also check out the links down below to my YouNow, Tumblr, and Twitter. Go follow me on there and become a fan of my YouNow because I do weekly streams. And other than that, I will see you later, alligator.